In a world ravaged by war and chaos, a group of survivors must band together to brave the dangers of a post-apocalyptic landscape. The year is 2000, and the world has been plunged into darkness. The nuclear fires have burned out, leaving behind a wasteland of ruins and radiation. But amidst the rubble and despair, a glimmer of hope still remains. Join Dork Day Afternoon as they face off against marauding gangs, enemy soldiers, and even the harsh elements themselves in the world of Twilight 2000. Will our heroes survive the challenges ahead? Can they keep their own humanity intact? Or will they succumb to the harsh realities of life after the end of the world? 2 past midnight. An actual play podcast by Dork Day Afternoon.
Thank you for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This is Kyle and Drew with your sneak peek at next week, episode number 810 for comics originally coming out March 21st and March 22nd. But before Drew and I get into what is coming out in your local comic book shop this coming Tuesday and Wednesday, Drew, you and I just recorded a spoiler-filled review of the Shazam! Fury of the Gods movie, and we put that on specifically for our patrons to hear what our thoughts were of the movie that just came out that you and I went to opening night for.
Yeah, we got home about an hour ago.
Yeah.
So did a little review show for that, and nice to go to the movies.
Mm-hmm.
I did a little. It's St. Patrick's Day too, so happy St. Patty's Day, folks! And I had green beer and wings at B-Dubs.
Not green wings,
nice.
Just regular wings.
Well, they might have been old. Who knows?
Yeah, because all flats. So B-Dubs.
All flats. I got no drummies. I got 10 wings, all flats, no drummies. That's wrong.
So get it together, B-Dubs. Could have ruined the whole evening.
I did get a hilarious tweet based on our last week's episode about you getting chickens and us doing a new podcast, Chickens for Fun and Profit. And shoot, I've lost it. He said, would we have to subscribe through Poultreon? That was pretty
awesome.
clever. Yeah, hats off for that joke. I think it was Wade Ledden.
There you go. Very nice.
Yeah. Now let's see. No One, the new Kyle Higgins book for Image, sells out and goes back for a second printing. And it's just like I always said, Kyle. Superheroes. You need more superheroes and a superhero universe in Image. It's a no-brainer. That's where they belong. That's what I've always said, right, Kyle?
Yep. Get your peanut butter out of my chocolate. They just go together.
They go together. I always, I've always been a big proponent, and now, by golly, it's. I am excited for this because we went to a DC movie, and now we've got DC Connect for. April's DC Connect for June releases. So we're in the hot summer.
Yeah.
With these, I'm excited. We've got Flash and Wonder Woman on the cover, both of them having a number 800. We talked about that last week about how they were going to be hitting 800 and who was going to get more.
And how we weren't going to talk about how they made it to those numbers or if they were actually valid.
Right. It seems really convenient that they both hit 100 in this year. But we wondered who's going to get more publicity. Well, as of this publication, on the cover, they get 50-50. So
yeah, we're splitting it.
We'll see how that holds up as we slide through. Who's going to kick us off the top here? We're going to start off.
What's inside? Of course, since we talk about all that, new stuff coming in from the dawn of DC, we of course start with Batman 136, Chip Zdarsky, Belen Ortega. But we have some beautiful Art Germ and Delato variant covers, Quesada variant cover, Stefan Sajic variant cover, you name it. Some good stuff.
That is weird that you put them on the cover and then bury them. Doesn't make sense. Ooh, and then Tom King's going to do a Penguin book. Is that a one-shot or
Yeah.
a series? Can you tell?
Yeah. More than likely a one-shot, but it does not say.
It doesn't say that, and it's only 32 pages, so
It's
I'm going to
true.
say it's ongoing.
Yeah, ongoing. Yep, completely.
Ongoing or mini series, and we'll find out
Yeah.
once it gets going.
Once you get 3 in, they'll say, by the way, 3 of 5.
Oh, look at that. Look at that variant cover.
That's funny.
Yeah, straight out of Gotham tattoo.
And a slightly hidden 0 issue of the Penguin.
And that's by Chip Zdarsky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Collecting. Okay, so Penguin 0 will actually be collecting Batman 125, 126, and 127. So you've already read all this. The backup stories.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. That's fine.
So, but they're putting him with a pretty nice little Belen Ortega cover on it, so gotta love it.
Mm-hmm. We've got Brave and the Bold, number 2. This is more Tom King, Ed Brisson, Chris Cantwell, Joel Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness, glorious stuff. I'm excited for.
Yeah. Liking the covers, too.
Yeah, those are great. Poison Ivy reaches issue 13 with a ton of great covers as well. Okay. Hey, Frank Cho doing a Poison Ivy. I was just going to say,
but doing it with Kai Carpenter. So it's Kai Carpenter and Frank Cho on it. We get a Sweeney Boo swimsuit cover. Let's hope that trend continues.
Yeah. She's got some junk in her trunk on that.
Ooh, we're moving Nightwing closer to the top where he belongs.
Mm-hmm.
Only 6 pages to get to a Nightwing book. Can't be that. And I actually like the cover A.
It's a POV issue.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
That's kind of cool. Enjoy this Be Nightwing for a day and a special issue told from Nightwing's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
This Bruno Redondo really likes to play with the styling and the art form. And, he had the one continuous thing, right, that he did. Mm-hmm. He's doing these weird covers, and now he's doing this.
We got an oversized story, too, 40 pages.
Yeah. I mean, experimentation's fine.
Yeah.
But don't do too much of this. Every once in a while, right?
Get it out of your system and move on.
You want just good comics.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really need gimmicks all the time.
Correct.
So I guess swimsuit thing is like a theme.
Yeah, Nightwing does not have one, but Catwoman does. So I don't know if they're sticking to their female protagonists, but we shall see.
Yeah, Catwoman 56 with a swimsuit cover.
Yeah, very much like it. Joker Uncovered is the best-selling variant cover featuring the Joker in a standalone comic book. So 40 pages of it looks like just really good art.
So it's all Lee Bermejo covers?
Yes.
Or just Joker covers in general?
Lowlifes, creeps, and scoundrels. It's your Uncle Joker here. You can art. Art can come from many places, and most great art is about truly despicable people like me. In that spirit, you should buy The Joker Uncovered to see a murderer's row of the world's greatest comic book artists commit my beautiful image to dozens of wonderful variant covers, all collected in one place for the very first time. It's just correct. Yeah. So it's just 40 pages of just Joker covers.
Yeah, that'll sell well.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
People love Joker covers, so
yeah, all covers are cardstock.
Oh wow!
And then the Lee Bermejo is $8. Everything else is standard because it's a foil, a foil of that Christmas cover.
Okay, all right. Then we're gonna slide into the 5th issue of Superman, the new Josh Williamson with Lex Luthor's enemies power up Silver Banshee. Oh yeah, Silver Banshee's the new bad. Okay.
That 1 in 25 Hayden Sherman kind of the bust cover with the Superman outline in the background. I kind of like that. And it looks like the Silver Banshee is cuddling up to Jimmy Olsen there, so that should be interesting.
Oh, yeah. Then as we slide into Action Comics 1056, is this a wraparound cover?
No.
Or is this sideways?
Yeah.
The swimsuit variant.
Oh,
Sorry.
I don't know. We've got multiple covers.
Yeah, Action looks like it's got a swimsuit variant, but I'm not sure if it's just sideways or it's going to wrap around.
I think it's sideways.
And who is she sneezing or
cold breath?
Cold breath.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
And someone's undone their bikini top.
Power Girl, obviously.
You think?
I don't know. Just guessing.
I don't know who's in Action. I can't remember.
Yeah.
So it could just be Super Family. So that could be, just super, very cool.
Good covers though.
The Superboy Man of Tomorrow hits issue 3. That's a rad cover.
Yeah, Lopez Ortiz variant cover is very cool. Ricardo Lopez Ortiz. Very cool.
And the Tom Taylor Adventures of Superman John Kent.
Mm-hmm.
And Steelworks #1.
Oh wow.
I vaguely remember the Steel comic from, I guess, the 80s or 90s.
Yeah, right after Death of Superman. Interesting.
But it's written by Star Trek legend and voice of Steel, Michael Dorn.
Yeah. Kind of rad.
So who is Michael Dorn? Was he like a Borg or something? Should I know who he was?
I don't know.
Dan Basri doing the art as well.
Yeah, he's Worf. He's a Klingon.
Worf. Okay, that's from the new generation, right? Next generation.
TNG.
Gotcha.
And then right on the heels of us seeing Shazam, Fury of the Gods, we get Shazam #2.
Yeah.
Mark Waid writing, Dan Mora art. Don't get much more high end than that.
Yeah, it's too bad these aren't going to be out right away.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if they were out this week. This Wednesday would have been perfect for that, but bad timing.
Yep.
More Green Lantern, its second issue because it launched last week. More Green Arrow, it launched a couple of months ago.
Because they had their Dawn of DC last book.
Last book, right? New characters are going to be in this Green Arrow.
Ejikari on this Green Arrow. Very good 1/25 cover. Ooh, Derek Chew, good cover. All 4 of the covers for Green Arrow. Top notch.
You like them all?
Yeah, I actually really do.
Peace Wrecker is the new character, which is dumb. Super dumb. Unstoppable Doom Patrol hits issue 4. Harley Quinn at 31. Spirit World #2. I don't remember the first issue last week. When did I ignore that? Because it was not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the We Are Legends imprint, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this goes along with City Boy #2 and The Vigil #2. Titans #2. I'm excited for this Titans. I'm excited for this Titans. I've heard going to be some fun stuff going on in here, and it's they're going to try to make this a one of the bigger books.
In Tom Taylor, I trust.
Yeah, could be good. I'm trying to think of the last time he did a team book. I guess it would have to be The Injustice. Last thing I remember.
I don't know that I'd consider that a teen book with Superman punching through the Joker's chest in issue 2 or whatever.
Well, I mean, it was multiple characters
he was
writing.
Starfire, they are desexing Starfire after the new 52. Come on.
Where are we looking at that?
Just on the cover of Titans 2 and her Jen Bartel cover.
Desexing?
Yeah. She was always super skimpy.
You don't think that Bartel cover's hot?
Nope.
Could be.
Could be. Maybe if it was larger than a postage stamp, we could give it a once over.
The old age-old problem. Cyborg #2.
This book will not make it to, it'll barely make it to 6.
It might. Flash 800, we get there. Page 24.
Page 24, we get to what's on the cover in the big, giant $5 book.
And in includes a Dawn of DC prelude by the new Flash creative team that's coming on, Cy Spurrier and Mike Diodato Jr., which will get me to read a Flash book again.
There you go.
So I'm excited about that. I'll probably read that. I'll have to read this. I'll
We
have
get
to
a
read
whole
this $5.
Whole slew of covers.
Anything stick out? I like the Cho.
Yeah.
Cho's great, but a lot of them are pretty nice.
Then we get good old Wonder Woman 800. $1 more.
Hers is $1 more for an extra 8 pages.
Yeah.
Eek. And do we get the new creative team for Wonder Woman on this? No, not yet.
Mm-mm. We get all kinds of covers here as well, including a swimsuit variant.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
All kinds of Pride covers too, but I haven't been real thrilled. None of them have really lit anything into my fire.
You ever wanted to know if Wonder Woman waxes? You'll know that now. You have your answer. I'll start. We got DC Pride 2023. Is this a new one?
Mm-hmm. It's just collected edition stuff, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know if it's new stuff or not. But if it's got a Constantine story in it, I might have to look at it anyway.
A parade of pinups by Babs Tarr, Maria Lovett, Brandt and Stein, Noah Dow, Travis Moore, and more.
I like the tarot card cover by Jen Bartel. That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
The Vega variant cover is pretty nice. All these are pretty solid covers.
Yeah, not bad at all.
You can tell. Oh, these down here.
These last ones are the individual Pride covers for the individual books.
Gotcha. I bet that's a Frizzen for Poison Ivy right there.
Mm-hmm.
That Frizzen maybe.
Connecting.
Oh, it's connecting.
Yep.
Okay. She's choking her.
Long as it's with consent.
What?
DC Pride through the years. So this is connecting Flash from 1991, Detective from 2009, Supergirl 19 from 2018. So this is a bunch of older LGBTQ stories from different books.
Wow. Okay. This is for the folks that say, why is this happening now? Well, it's been happening maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize, or I've never paid attention. That's possible as well.
Yep.
Not from 1991. That's not that far back, really. So it's a really old-looking cover. It's a real classic old-looking cover that makes it look like it's from the 60s or 70s.
Yeah.
But the oldest story they have is 1991.
1991. Yep.
Hilarious. Batman Inc. still going strong. Tim Drake, Robin, everybody's favorite Robin. It's its 10th issue. Peacemaker tries hard. Number 2. Those are fun cover. I bet this is a fun book, and it's Kyle Starks.
Yeah,
that'll be good. It'll be good. Nightmare Country. God, those covers are scary. I don't even want to look at them anymore.
That's what I was just saying. Yep.
That reminds me, I've got to find some time to watch that Sandman Netflix series. Heard such good things about it, and then never got around to it. Ooh, the Riddler Year 1. It's number 5.
The penultimate 5 of 6.
They've been good. Okay, Batman White Knight presents Generation Joker. This one, I was thinking this is the one that's not going to be Sean Murphy. Yeah, okay. This is story by Sean Murphy, but written by 2 other people. Katana Collins and Clay McCormack. And it's not Sean's art, it's Mirka and Dolfo art. So it's his world, but he's going to do a cover, going to do some covers. And supposedly he's like a story guru in it or something.
More than likely they're going to take his world where things are kind of flipped around, and that's all it takes to really say you're in his world. Is kind of flip the modus operandi.
To me, it only works when he does the story and the art. So it just doesn't. I mean, I think I should probably at least give it a shot and read the first one. but I don't think it's not gonna work. I don't think.
Yeah. You do not have high hopes.
I do not. Static Team Up, Anansi #1. Icon versus Hardware. Yeah, they hit issue 5.
The throwback cover is cool.
We're gonna do some collected editions with Lazarus Planet. Wonder what it's collecting. Just the books.
Collecting Lazarus Planet Alpha, Lazarus Planet Assault on Krypton, Lazarus Planet We Were Once Gods, Lazarus Planet Legends Reborn, Lazarus Planet Next Evolution, Lazarus Planet Dark Fate, and Lazarus Planet Omega.
Yeah. So I just need to read like a wiki page on what happened, so I don't have to read all that.
Mm-hmm.
Monkey Prince, collecting Batman Volume 2, a detective volume.
The Beetle Graduation Day run.
Okay.
Wildcats.
Some YA stuff.
Yep. And now into the tiny books.
Batgirls, Batman Adventures, Batman Superman World's Finest, Black Adam, another Black Adam. No, that was Shazam. I'm sorry. Got Black Adam and Shazam confused. DC Detective Comics 1073. Why is that getting buried down here?
That's what I was thinking, because you got 15 different variant covers and you can't see a darn one of them.
It's nuts. Justice Society hits its 7th issue. Superman Lost. That one came out today. Or not, this week. I'm excited to read that. Hope it's good. We're sliding back into some trades again. And scene.
Not too shabby, DC. It's weird to bury your 800 legacy books, but other than that, some neat stuff. Good to see Nightwing towards the top on things. Not a whole lot of new #1s.
I tell you what, I don't really understand the method to their madness on some of this stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because I thought we were going to get a Dawn of DC, like we were going to get a #1 all through it, but I must have misunderstood.
We've got a book of covers that is in the first 5-6 pages of this thing, and then we just bury Detective Comics or half these other books down there. I don't understand multiple Superboys that get better. Get it? I don't get it. What are you doing? But at least the stuff's in there. There's lots of good stuff, lots of new stuff I'm interested in.
There you go.
So I'll take it.
Hey, Drew, I found a nice little life hack. Guess what it is?
I wonder. I might have the same thing. You tell me.
There you go. It's these neat little magic mind elixirs. It's this little all-natural drink to drink in the morning. A productivity drink, I think they call it.
Yeah. It's pretty cool stuff. It's got matcha in it, which I've never been able to like afford matcha because it's a very high priced like green tea. That's, I don't know, they pull it from the mountaintops or something. Yeah. But it's like a concentrated version of matcha, and it's like the best green tea flavor you'll ever taste.
Absolutely.
But I drink this with my coffee in the mornings, and work days. My mornings are uber productive. I don't know, like I'm not bouncing off the walls or anything. I just have like a little more energy, a little more clarity. You know, it's not. It makes my mind magic, I guess. You know what I mean?
See, for me, it solved a nice little problem. I have this unfortunate energy drink obsession. I drink one to get ready in the morning as I go, you know, the 140 milligrams of caffeine or whatever. But then midway through my 8-hour day, I talk myself into having a second one. And that's a little too much. It becomes kind of an expensive day. That's a lot of caffeine, and I'm still getting the crash from it. So I'm working on weaning my way off of that second energy drink, just having a little bit of caffeine in the morning. And these magic minds help me kind of finesse that way through, keep the sustained energy through the day, and not have to do a whole nother big giant energy drink the second
Yeah.
half of the day.
It's cut my my pots of coffee from 2 to 1, which is, a healthy choice.
Absolutely.
I'm burning through these, so I'm going to be using our code to restock. And you go to magicmind.co/comicsfunprofit and use our code comicsfunprofit, you get 56% off the subscription for the next 10 days with this code. You can use that same code, comicsfunprofit, to get 20% off, but you get 50% off if you do the subscription model in the next 10 days. So
56% off. They're really hooking you up.
Yeah, more than half. More than
There you
half.
go.
I'm no math whiz, but that's pretty good. So yeah, check out Magic Mind. We like it. And we think it's helping us make some healthy choices, which is what we need to do.
Absolutely.
And maybe I'll take something over in the Hot 10.
Yeah, of course, Hot 10 is where we head on over to our good friends at comicbookinvest.com, and we look at their Hot 10 for March the 10th. So last week's Hot 10, and we start with the number 1 book, Something is Killing the Children, number 27, the Comics Pro variant, going for between $175 and $200 and still increasing in price. Not sure how many were available, but the demand is far outpacing supply at this point. And of course, we are not fans of books that aren't sold through comic book stores, but you got to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, I mean, so like, how many stores went to this?
Mm-hmm.
This was given to store owners, or this was given to what is Comics Pro?
Yeah, I assume it's a site. You just buy the variant.
Oh, I thought it was like a summit, like a conference or something. Comics Pro.
It's possible.
Okay,
Yeah. At rank 2, we have Invincible Iron Man number 1, the second print, Bob Layton 1 in 25, that has the really cool, all the different mech suits for Iron Man on all the different versions. $200 to $500. It's been a few weeks, but this one is back after some showed back up on eBay. Very shocked there haven't been more for sale. So it looks like the print run on the 1 in 25 version of the second print is super small, and because of that, people are able to just command whatever they want for price.
that is crazy. So I guess the first print was in color. Is that what we're saying?
I am unaware.
Yeah. Okay.
At rank 3, we have Nightwing 100, the second print, Dan Mora 1 in 25. So, and again, continuing with the trend of ratioed second prints. This one going for $80. Same cover as the first print, 1 in 100, just without the foil. Seems kind of lazy for a second printing 1 in 25. I tend to agree.
Right.
At rank 4, we have The Good Asian number 1, Porn Stash Pinochet. On writing there, 9.8 going for $90. They were just $45 to $40. Indie options are very tricky and tend to drop pretty quick when they leave our minds. Have a feeling this one will suffer the same fate. At rank 5, we have The Haunted Mansion number 1 from 2016. Was just a $5 book, now a $15 to $20 book. We liked the trailer. I did not know there was a Haunted Mansion trailer. Definitely not an under 13 movie, but it looks fun. Not surprised there are renewed interest in the book.
Okay. At
rank 6, Star Wars Heir to the Empire number 1. This is an old Dark Horse Star Wars comic. 9.8 is going for $1,250, and 9.6 is for $375. No surprise that Thrawn will be coming soon. Comic collectors are just very reactionary and have short-term memory loss. This is still one of those Star Wars keys that everybody wants because Thrawn is just dope, and that is why. We were just talking about Thrawn today, weren't we, Drew?
Yeah. When do you think we'll see him? You think we'll see him in this Mandalorian?
We'll see him in Ahsoka.
Ahsoka. Okay.
Yeah. At rank 7, we have Wakanda. We have Wakanda number 4, the second print, continuing the trend of second printings. $10 to $15. The first cover for Kime. I know some of you hate later prints, but this one works. Let's see if we ever remember this character come Christmas time.
Who's Kime again?
I assume that person on the cover.
I just saw Wakanda not that long ago, and I can't remember.
Yeah. At rank 8, we have Black Canvas number 1 by Television. $80. I say it with abolition of man. This AI stuff terrifies me and intrigues me at the same time. Sure hope Will Smith doesn't tell us all that he told us so.
Oh, is this another one of the AI books?
Yeah, it looks like an AI book, whatever television is. At rank 9, we have Flash 794, the 1 in 50 foil variant, going for $75. If foil becomes a rare commodity, DC is who will be pointing all of our fingers at for using up all of our precious foil. At rank 10, we have Amazing Spider-Man 21, the 1 in 100 Disney variant, going for $110. Interested in these Disney 100 variants. They seem to be waning a little bit from the original ones. I think Marvel made a mistake not tying these to the titles that they are hoping to homage. Yeah, because you've got a Hulk homage on a Spider-Man book. It's just dumb.
Super dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't have taken that much effort to match them up.
Literally nothing, yeah.
Yeah.
And we got honorable mentions, X-23 Deadly Regenesis, number 1, the Mike Choi 1 in 50 variant, going from between 55 and 70. This is one of those covers that we switch back and forth. Do you like it? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Who knows? And the other honorable mention, Romantic Adventures, number 50. This is an old 10 center. CGC
Wow.
4.5, $2,100. Initially, we were like, that one behind bars looks like she's going to vomit. Then read the blurbs and realize she is just vomiting inside the other woman's head.
It's really a pretty cool comic. I like it a lot.
All right, Drew, I'm heading over to the FOC. Of course, FOC is our final order cutoff. It's our last ability to add a few things to our preview or our initial order that we made through previews. You know, we're just a little bit closer. We've got a little bit more knowledge about things, and by golly, we're going to always make the right decisions, right, Drew?
Well, I don't know if we always do.
Let's look at we're at Lunar Distributions for our to the 19th, and I've got my handy little Excel sheet from our good friends at Cowabunga Comics and Deep Discount Comics to make any modifications to my order forms here.
Look at that Miko Swyan Batman Incorporated number 7. It's the cover B. It's black and white with a spot color of bloody teeth.
Yeah.
And with some bat, maybe a bat in the lens. Really trippy art there. I like it.
Very good perspective art and stuff.
These bat covers are always solid.
Oh yeah.
Exorcist Never Die. It's its first issue. That's from Mad Cave. Is that right? Mad Cave, yeah.
Yep.
My boy Steve Orlando.
Shout out
to Steve Orlando. Firstborns finishes up with its 5th issue. Congrats. More Lazarus Planet. What the hell? Miss Meow finishes up with her 8th issue and a ton of sexy racy covers.
Very. What is the imprint on that? Merc.
Miss Meow?
I
don't know. Scout gives us Parting Ways by Alex Schirkenbach. Not 100% sure the pedigree on that.
Yeah.
Red Zone number 2. Red Zone number 1 was good. So I'll read Red Zone number 2. Excited for that.
We'll do the next one. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, Nightmare Country. Glass House number 1. Some good covers there.
Yeah. Yeah. Superman lost its 2nd issue with some really killer covers. Lee Weeks, man. Like some guys are good at like doing their style, right?
Yeah.
But Lee Weeks, man. Like you don't see anybody draw a superhero curled up in the fetal position, like leaning up against a door, right?
Yep.
So you don't have a lot of people don't practice that. So for him to be able to nail it means he's freaking talented, man.
Definitely cool.
Knows anatomy, understands the human form. Really cool.
Very good. I'm heading over to Image.
Let's get there.
The last issue of 8 Billion Genies. Of course, 8 cover C is a Make-A-Wish cover. All proceeds from the sales of this variant will be donated to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So add the cover C of 8 Billion Genies number 8 to your order regardless, to help the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
That is pretty cool. That is a neat thing, isn't it?
Yep, and while you're at it, add the Paulo Rivera cover B to see a Tyrannosaurus Rex parachute out of an airplane.
All those proceeds go straight to Paulo Rivera.
That's right.
How nice. What a nice idea.
Man, these Barbarians covers get better and better.
Oh, The Last Barbarians. You love these, man.
Yeah.
Have you read the first issue of this yet?
Nope. Did you yet?
No.
Okay, I was going to ask if I should let them stack up or just power them as soon as they hit.
I've got it stacked there. I'll read it. Let you know.
Gorgeous.
Better watch out. You'll pick it again.
Phantom Road number 1 going to a second print. So if anything means anything, go ahead and pick it up because second prints are hot.
Yeah? Is it a 1 in 25?
It is not. World Tree number 1. David Aha giving us cover. So that's an easy thing for Drew and I.
Which one is it?
The very last item.
That's David Aha?
According to the solicit.
Man, that's not what I know.
Aha, yeah.
Not classic Aha.
More digital. Yeah, very sprite based.
Don't like it. Ooh, Know Your Station's finishing up with issue 5. Can't wait. That's been good. Another good boom book. This boom book, Know Your Station.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I told you this already. I might have.
I don't believe you have.
It reminds me of The Fuse. Remember The Fuse?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, well, they were on a space station.
Yeah, and they were
like
cops.
Cops and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's kind of got that to it. It's really fun. Like, it's another one that I would like. The Fuse was one I wanted to see made into something.
100%.
And it never happened. So maybe this one will get optioned.
You were interested in this great British bump off from Dark Horse, and its first issue comes out with several different covers.
I don't know if I was. I mean, I said I was probably going to read it.
You mentioned it like 6 times, is why I'm saying.
Did I?
Yep.
Did I? It's embarrassing.
Dungeons and Dragons Saturday Morning Adventures number 2 from IDW. Of course, the heat, because the Dungeons and Dragons movie comes out at the end of the month, and there's a lot of heat on that IP.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
TMNT, The Last Ronin, Lost Years Director's Cut number 1. And the Director's Cut getting a Gallant cover A, and of course the Kevin Eastman cover B. Yeah, that's a really nice Kevin Eastman cover B for Last Ronin, Lost Years.
Nice.
Into our Marvel books.
Well, look at that Galactus Alex Ross cover. Just his face is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Hellcat on its second issue. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur finishing up its 5-issue mini.
Nice.
She-Hulk making it to 12. And I very much like the Li Huang Li, or the Ji Huang Li variant. Very shiny.
Predator's going to go to a second printing for its first issue with a Bjorn Barons cover, which is freaking great.
That's awesome.
It's Predator.
We got
wait.
We got snakes, panthers, tigers, alligators, a bear, and a gorilla, all in the same fighting a predator.
Yeah, and there just needs to be a little cocaine there.
Yes, Bjorn Barons. Could you put more awesome onto one cover?
That is the best thing I've ever seen. I love it. That is so cool.
Warlock.
That's gonna sell. That's gonna sell. Somebody's gonna buy that.
Warlock Rebirth number 1. The Alex Ross Timeless is a nice little Thanos Virgin variant there.
Oh, it is nice.
I love the Lee Garbet Yoda cover for Yoda number 6. Love that cover.
And the Ji Young Lee She-Hulk is nice.
Yes, I talked about that 5 minutes ago for quite a long time.
What was I talking about at the time?
Latexy and shiny.
Was I looking at the
You were looking at the
Bjorn Baron?
Yep.
I was enthralled.
Yep. We can both be right.
Yes.
Oh, what a horrible homage cover. Yeah.
Where are we at?
Extreme X-Men 5 Yoon homage variant.
Oh yeah, you don't like that.
Who does?
Yeah, that's no, you nobody. You, the collective you, no, you
Oh, yeah.
all would not like that.
007 King and Country Joseph Michael Linster variant looks just like what Scott Campbell would do. He's going to sue you.
I'm coming back to this Exorcist Never Die by Steve Orlando. It's combat exorcist. I don't know what that means, but I'm kind of interested. It's a combat exorcist.
Gun Honey Trade. From American mythology, we have Legend Fell #1. We didn't talk. We're on the third issue of a book called Liquid Kill. I don't remember talking about Liquid Kill in the first.
I don't either. I saw that and I was like, I don't know what that is.
Okay, so here we go. This is interesting. From Tokyo Pop, we have an NBX Battle for Pumpkin King #1. So this is Nightmare Before Christmas. It's 5 issue. This is 1 of 5. So June, July, August, September, October, the 5th issue ending in October for Halloween. So I guess maybe.
Okay.
But a lot of people, a lot of really big Nightmare Before Christmas fans. So that could do very well.
We're getting an awful lot of covers of Traveling for Mars #5. So I'm guessing that's the last issue. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's just been doing that many covers each time.
Eh.
It's possible. Man, all right, Kyle. Gonna be tough. You want to go first, buddy? You want
Sure,
me to
I'm gonna steal your Bjorn Barron's Predator #2 or #1 second print.
It is great, isn't it?
It just needs like a Monster Energy drink on it, and it's just
It's so good.
it is. It's just
so good. I mean, you need a version of this.
I mean, like honestly, when you open up the first page, there should just be a guitar riff.
And I'm gonna go with the 8 Billion Genies #8, the Make-A-Wish.
That's
one.
my dude right there.
That's pretty good. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty excited about that one. Time for a break from our show to pay the bills. Check out beacons.ai/comicsfunprofit for all the C4 FAP links you could ever need, all in one place. You can provide feedback, listen, support, share, enjoy these. We have our Patreon there. You can buy us a beer or a coffee. You can check out our Instagrams, our Twitters, our Facebooks. Check out our YouTube page. You can email us. You can listen to our podcasts on Patreon, if you're a subscriber, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, on Podbean. We have Google Podcasts on there. We have an Amazon wish list. You want to buy Kyle and I something? Fine. You can do that here. We appreciate it. We have Kyle's RPG podcast listed on there, so you can check out his Dork Day Afternoon offerings. We have Cowabunga links, so you can check out the Cowabunga Deep Discount FOC and pre-order list. Get on that. That's RLCS, so you can check that out as well. And we want to just give you opportunities to say hi, to check out what we're doing, support us if you would like, or just listen. Check out beacons.ai/comicsfunprofit for all the C4 FAP links you could ever need. Thanks. Back to the show.
All right. I'm also excited about Cover Price and their top 10 of what is rocking on the secondary market. So let's head on over and see what they have to say about the things that are just booming on eBay. And starting at #1, Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man #5, the Juan Ferreira regular cover. Of course, more Dream Spider. We talked about that last week. Crystal Catoni, 82 copies continuing to sell. $25 for near mint. You can get them for $14 as they settle down a little bit, but if you think Dream Spider is going to be something, here's your boy.
Yeah.
At rank #2, we have Wakanda #4, the second print. In 2022, Tosin Aduike took the comic world by storm. Within a few months, his first appearance skyrocketed to astronomical values. This past week, we saw the first cover appearance of Kaime, a character closely related to Tosin. Will her character cover appearance continue the same trend. For now, this second printing is pulling a ton of heat. We tracked 24 copies, high of $16 and for just a raw copy, and some can be found in near mint condition for $11. But if you're jump early.
Yeah.
At rank 3, we have Batman 357, the blank facsimile. Con season is here. As the artists and celebrities line up, collectors prepare their comics for signings and remarks. For fans of Batman, this recently released blank sketch cover is the perfect cover for signatures. It is a great blank cover with a classic 70s Batman and DC logo. We tracked 32 copies on the secondary market. $18 for raw went one of them, but you can get them for just north of $10 on there. But yeah, that is a nice canvas to get signed.
Damn.
At rank 4, we have Daredevil number 183, the direct edition from 1982. With John Barenthal's return, it is a guarantee that we will see Punisher and Daredevil meet once again. However, will this meeting be friendly and cooperative, or will another grudge match of warring moralities ensue? If we follow collectors' buying trends, speculation leans towards the latter. Now that Punisher has returned, fans are ready for a classic Frank Castle rage. But who will be on the receiving end? Only time will tell. 34 copies sold. CGC 9.8's almost $300. Raw's $25. And at rank 5, we have Punisher Roller Journal number 5. Continuing the trend of Punisher and John Barenthal's return. I don't have numbers on this one, but it is apparently a big deal. At rank 6, we have Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars 7, the direct edition. Industry insider Jeff Sneeder has shared information that Sydney Sweeney will portray the second version of Spider-Woman Julia Carpenter. This has been a rumor for quite some time. However, Sneeder has been a reliable source for information in the past. While this is not confirmed, there is more merit to the baseless rumors of the past. Yet, why does IMDb list Dakota Johnson as Julia Carpenter? Anyways, Sydney's character name remains blank. What's also interesting is while this rumor is trending, IMDb also lists Isabel Mercedes as Anya Corazon. If legit, this bit of information is flying way under the radar. We tracked 15 copies of the Secret Wars 7, 9.8 for $270. You're getting $16 for this book, Drew, that we paid a dime for.
Right?
Yeah. At rank 7, we have Secret Wars 8. This is the old black suit. Black suit never gets old. 9.8 for $831. Fair market value for very fine, $186. Cray. At rank 8, we have Batman 655. Damian Wayne is heading to the DC Universe, and anticipation is high. I, for one, am crazy high, too. I love Damian Wayne. I cannot wait. So high that fans have been picking up enough copies of Damian's first appearance to continue propelling it to the top of the list. And, of course, Drew loves this kind of thing. While this appearance is only a cameo, it has been a tie-breaking race with Damian's full appearance that's in 656. As of now, 655 is the preferred key. Right, Drew?
No. I decide that's the preferred key is, not you.
$330 for 9.8, $64 for very fine. Near mints. At rank 9, we talked earlier about the good Asian number 1. 20 copies on the secondary market. CGC 9.8s for just south of $100, and you're looking at $15 for your near mint rolls. And at rank 10, Amazing Spider-Man 21, the Vitale Manguadori Disney. This is the Disney 100, black and white Hulk that doesn't match up. 24 copies sold on the secondary market. Someone paid $169 for raw, but you're getting them for less than ratio at 89 if you really look.
Spidey-Man, The Lost Years, number 1 from 1985. Okay. This is the first appearance of Elizabeth Tyne, a.k.a. Janine Godby, a.k.a. Hallows Eve. So 14 copies sold, high sale, $40 for a raw. Secret Wars number 1. Also tracking 13 more copies of this sold, high sale, $470 for a CGC 98. Very fine, it's going around $40. God damn. Amazing Spider-Man 124 from 1973. The first appearance of Wolfman, the son of Jonah Jameson, who encounters an amulet that turns him into a beastie. He might appear in Across the Spider-Verse or Venom 3. Keep in mind, this is just speculation. Eager to get more supernatural characters such as this after the debut of Werewolf by Night in the Marvel special. We tracked 11 copies sold, high sale of $202.50 for a CGC 8.0, and raw fines going around $103. Weird. Spider-Man number 1, the silver one from 1990, comes in at rank 14.
The silver one.
Yeah. Tracked 14 copies sold. High sale of $99 for a CGC 9.8. Raw's around $18. So that's cheap. You can still get in on that. Avengers Annual 21 from 1992. More Kang stuff. This is Victor Timely. First appearance. 22 copies sold. $35 for a near mint. We hit Spawn number 1 popping back in from 1992. It comes in at rank 16. 37 more copies of Spawn changed hand. High sale of $200 for a CGC 9.8 and near mints around $28.
Never heard of this book.
Star Wars Mandalorian, the Terry Dodson 1 in 50 with Grogu on the cover. 10 more copies of this thing moved. $62.50 for a raw. Near mints below ratio at $45. At rank 18, Something is Killing the Children. 27, the Comics Pro version we talked about earlier. 7 copies of this sold. A high sale of $200 for a raw. Near mints are around $114. Something is Killing the Children number 1, the original. High sale of $815 for a CGC 9.8. Raws around $2. And rounding out the top 20 is Spider-Man 2099 number 1. Across the Spider-Verse is coming out soon, so this is still hot. 17 more copies of it sold. High sale of $135 for a CGC 9.8. Raws around $18.
Can't wait for that movie to come out. I want to see all the spiders.
I think I'm going to wait until the second half and just watch them back to back.
Maybe.
Might do that.
All right, Drew, it's time for what everybody came for. Our sneak peek at next week. Let's head on over to Lunar Distributions and look for the items coming out for release on Tuesday, the 21st. And I cannot stop looking at Batman, Superman, World's Finest 13, the Dan Mora cover. I love that Batman, Superman running at the top in France.
I went right by it. Where is it?
It is the 5th item.
I'm on the wrong week.
I knew you were. That's why I started talking immediately about this, because you tend to always be on the wrong week.
I tend to always be on the wrong week. What's wrong with me?
Dates are hard, man. Dates are hard.
World's Finest, Dan Mora. Yeah, we liked this when it was in FOC, didn't we?
Very good looking book.
Yeah, that's nice.
David Nakayama with the cover A for Catwoman 53. We're not sure what's going on with the ears, but we think it's weird. We love the Sweeney Boo cover C, and the International Women's Day is pretty good too, except why is there a hairless cat?
We don't like the whip marks on her back from the Sergio Acuna cover B?
We don't want to have to explain it, so we just moved on instead of having to talk about it.
Why?
Well, where'd the whip marks come from?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who whipped Catwoman?
Yeah, crazy.
Has she always had scars? I want to know.
We demand answers. And what Drew demands is he demands his own personal copy of Deceased War of the Undead Gods number 7, the cover B, Ben Oliver homage cardstock variant, of course, Prince Purple Rain cover.
Which was a FOC pick for me.
Yep. And boy, DCS Legions of Bloom one-shot Derek Chew.
Wow.
Boy, you're good at what you do, Derek Chew.
What is going on there?
Everything.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. A sleeper series as far as covers is concerned is these GCPD, the Blue Walls.
Right.
This is issue 6, and these Rieko Murikama covers. They've been very good and very telling. I'm actually quite impressed with those. The whole series has had good covers.
And it's a really good series.
There you go. It's good to see. Ooh, second printing of Lazarus Planet Next Evolution #1.
Not to poo-poo it, but
Are any of these characters that, by doing the second print, throwing them on the cover for the first time?
Oh yeah, I don't know. That's a great night. I love the Nightwing font cover, and I like the group shot. That's great too. Them having ice cream. Power Girl gets a trade paperback. She needs a book.
Yeah.
Or to team up with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Swamp Thing, Green Hell, issue 3. Believe it when I see it. Jeff Lemire, come on down.
This is the first International Women's Day cover I've really liked, and that's for Wonder Woman 797 cover G, the Jasmine Darnell cover. I actually think that's a very, very, very well done cover.
You like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. And I like this Wonder Woman 797 cover D, the Shazam Fury of the Gods movie cardstock. We get to see Shazam versus the Dragon on that, so that's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. On an image, we're getting Dead Romans #1. This is Fred Kennedy and Nick Marinkovich. Kind of a weird time period. 50,000 Romans die. This like a
lush, beautiful illustrations bring to life a brutal tale of love and war from the birth of the Roman Empire.
Doing 6 covers for this thing.
Darn.
For history book. Yeah, I guess I did just finish Manifest Destiny, but that's different.
Completely. Second printings of Nemesis Reloaded 2 and Nightclub 3. That's impressive.
Yeah, it is. Damn Them All gets its 6th issue. It says it's 6 of 6. I'm hearing the book got extended to an ongoing.
Which book is this?
Damn Them All from Boom.
Okay.
It doesn't say. It does say in the epic conclusion of the first story arc. Only this says 6 of 6, but I heard it did so well that it's going to be continued now.
Question is, are we going to be Damn Them All : something else with a new #1? Or are we just gonna
go issue 7?
Yeah, I will be very curious to see.
Cy Spurrier and Charlie Adler want to just do #7. I want you to just go ahead and do a #7, but you can't because this says 6 of 6. So we'll probably have to call it, Damn Them All 2 Electric Boogaloo. Doggone it. You're right, Kyle. They will do that.
Yep.
The Neighbors.
Yep. You're
Go
exactly
ahead.
on the same place I was.
Go ahead.
Jude Ellison S. Doyle. Is that one person?
I think so.
And Letizia Catanocci on art here. When Jeanette and Oliver Gowdy move to a quaint mountain town, their daughter Casey becomes part of a horrific chain of events, revealing that the neighbors are anything but what they seem. Soon an unsettling old woman named Agnes Early fixates on Janet and Oliver's other daughter, 2-year-old Isobel. It becomes clear that it is impossible to know who to trust or where or who is even human. Steeped in Irish and English folklore and mythology. Very cool. A tale perfect for fans of Eat the Rich and Nice House on the Lake.
Both good.
Mm-hmm.
Both good books. I don't see much else till I get down to Marvel.
The facsimile for Marvel is Avengers 9, the old book from 1963.
Yeah, that's a classic, right?
Yeah, the old Wonder Man book.
So Doctor Strange is relaunching again?
Well, we had the completely whack job book last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
So I guess this is a little easier to digest.
I'm reading it. I'll read it.
It
is Jed McKay. I like the standard cover. It's nice.
Alex Ross's Timeless is the Dormammu cover on that, and that is really cool. The flaming head of Dormammu.
I think I love the Scroochy though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's going to be tough. That's a pretty cover.
Yeah. Spider-Man Lost Hunt 5 of 5 gives you a very cool final battle cover. And that is a really striking cover by Ryan Brown.
Yeah. So many Star Wars. So much Star Wars. My goodness.
So many wars, so little stars.
Tell you what is going on. The Women of Marvel #1. Lots of covers for that. I'm going to bother with Dynamite. See if there's anything in the back half that piques my fancy.
Man. Curse of Clever County #1. Mature Garrett Gunn book from SourcePoint. Set in one of the deadliest fictional locations in the world, The Curse of Clever County is an ongoing anthology series that follows some of the most grotesque, gruesome, and gore-fueled killers as they haunt, horrify, and harrow the peaceful residents. This issue, The Hooked Horror of Harlow, begins. Sounds a little too... Yeah.
Deep Dark #1 is a 4-issue series from SourcePoint by David Sundra, doing art and writing. Gods and Monsters. Cover looks interesting, but I don't know. The Fallen, just the one cover from Red 5. Matt Ringel, Harry Ponciana, Casper Clay, an ancient writer and immortal servant of Zeus turned private detective. Okay. I might read that, Kyle.
Mr. Easta, Easta, #2, going to a second print from Scout Comics. It looks like the Easter Bunny is going a little crazy.
Now, Kyle, have you ever read any of the Final Fantasy hardcovers?
No.
Graphic novels?
I did look at that as I went past it.
You're a big fan of the game, but not
Yes.
you want any other medium.
Yeah, this is a novelization.
Ah.
This novel in 2 parts delves into the past of both Eris and Tifa.
I don't even know who those people are.
I hate you.
Because I don't know who they are?
Correct. You've got to know who those 2 are.
I don't. I mean, I haven't played a Final Fantasy game for decades, Kyle.
But you played 7. You have to remember those things. Come on.
I have to?
Yes.
I don't think you understand how my brain works.
Road Trip to Hell #1, going to a second print from Scout. Nicole DeAndrea and Minoki Makani on this.
Gross. Did we look at Pop Scars? Hollywood Revenge Story, Vigilante Badass, famous Hollywood producer. She's out to kill.
I think so. Definitely interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot more choices this week. For sure.
Mm-hmm. But Drew, only one thing can be your pick of the week.
Only one. And you're going to want that one now? Is that what you're saying?
I am hinting around that I will be looking for that book.
Do I want to do The Fallen? Do I want to do that Scroochy? Man.
Do you want to do the other Purple Rain book?
I'm not doing Purple Rain again. I'm going to go with The Fallen. Red 5.
I liked that other. Man, there's a couple books in DC that really pulled my eye too. It's just
go back on. You gotta find them.
Yeah, I like that International Women's Day cover for Revenge of the Gods. Dead Romans seems. I mean, there's got to be a big deal to it if it's got so many covers.
Yeah.
Let's go Dead Romans and let's go cover E.
Where am I at?
Image.
Oh, okay.
Let's go with the Birth of the Roman Empire book, and I like the cover E.
I mean, there's something there because they sure are putting a lot behind it.
And it's supposed to be an ongoing. and I love a good image ongoing. It's been forever, so really, I'll put my weight behind it if I think they're going to do something cool. But yeah, Dead Romans.
All right.
Of course, thank you for traveling along with Drew and myself as we went through our sneak peek at next week and all other cool stuff. Head on over to patreon.com, search Comics for Fun and Profit, find us there, get exclusive access to some of our reviews. We've been trying to do extra stuff. Drew and I have been hanging out together more off mic and going to movies together, and we're doing it all for you, not because we like each other, enjoying each other's company. We simply do it so we can make a podcast out of it, but throw it on Patreon. That's how we roll.
That's not why I do it.
Oh, never mind. So join Patreon for Drew and I's first heart-to-heart on how we feel about each other as well. So get access to exclusives, get access to Slack channels, behind the scenes, all kinds of cool stuff. We really appreciate all of our fans and all the people that really support and help us for what we do. For Drew and for myself, see ya.
As you know, our LCS is Cowabunga Comics, Lake Country, Wisconsin's best pop culture destination for new comics, back issues, gaming, retro video games, vinyl, and figures. Give them a call, 262-569-9999. Check them out online at cowabungacomics.com or follow them on Twitter at Incredicow. They are our LCS, and we utilize their deep discount mail order service to bring Oconomowoc, Wisconsin closer to us. They'll take care of you. Tell them Drew and Kyle sent you. Say hi to Eric and James from us. If you need an LCS, you can't go wrong with Cowabunga Comics.